game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome, everyone, to Annapolis, Maryland, home of the Navy Midshipmen. As we'll see, a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Notre Dame looking for a strong kick to get this one underway. Looks like he's going to try to return it. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The Mids offense has the ball first today. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pop.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll go to the fullback. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a tight end. And here comes the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fair catch is brought in at the 43, and they are set up nicely. So Notre Dame's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Turning it on. He'll be forced out of bounds, and they're stubborn with this running game in the red zone. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Notre Dame. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, David, I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids.
And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
No doubt. In a game like this, too, you just want to be executing at a high level early. So, David, that's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles everyone down. All the nerves, all the emotion of this rivalry game. Now everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Hodges. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And Navy will go back on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now on the option. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense defense wins the battle up front. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. He's looking to pass. Here's the heat. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown, Irish. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Rides the back and leaves it. Oh, he's got some space. He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38, the running game doing work. Navy, after that huge run, might just try to run it right at him again. He'll pitch it. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Quick spin on the run. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Handoff to the lone back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. First play of the period, first down here. Off the play fake on first down. Bringing the heat. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And this offense, man, they're going to have to figure something out. This is already getting out of hand, but they're going to have to protect their quarterback. They're going to have to start throwing the football and having some success, because right now, they got a bagel up on the scoreboard.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now the play fake. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Navy will have to punt it away. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. And that is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Here comes the heat. Lost one deep down the right side. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Takes it the other way. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Handoff to the fullback. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gibbs left to the big fullback. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Guys, let's chat a bit about Navy. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around on that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Gets rid of it. Finds his man. It's Smith. There he goes. And not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
Man, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the first down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Quick shovel pass. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Navy! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into him.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Mountain West. Washington State is ahead right now, but the school that nearly saw Ryan Leaf win a Heisman back in the day still has some work to do. They're up by 7 over Cal. The Mountain West likes to keep things interesting, and we'll circle back if anything big happens. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Pulls it in down the sideline. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as they get him down at the 37.
Nice catch there. You know, I think back to great Golden Domer wide receivers and Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket Ismail, obviously. How about Jeff Samardzija? There's a name you don't hear very much anymore, but he was awesome for Brady Quinn back in the day. And all those guys had the ability to win one-on-one. Their quarterbacks knew that if they had that matchup outside, they were going to take it. And I think this quarterback feels the same way about that guy. He is just so dynamic outside.
Notre Dame lines up quickly. Off the play fake. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort where the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home.
Got some room headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. The snap sets up to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so...
The extra point is blocked. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll try to get outside. Breaks into the open. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Give to the fullback. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Here's the pressure. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. grabbed over the middle. It's Hutchinson. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to go up top on first down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down. Looking to fire. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Unloads it left. Tosses it incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Stands in and takes the hit. Makes the catch down the right side. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
And those long shots, man, I tell you what, it takes a little bit longer to develop. So as a quarterback, you know you got to buy a little bit of time. Mad respect, man. Hanging in there, knowing he's going to get hit, but still making the big play down the field.
Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now it's second and long.
Well, if at first you succeed, try again. They've already linked up twice for touchdown passes, so no question the quarterback here still in the first half looking for his go-to guy, but you got to give the defense credit there. They were expecting it, and they were able to make sure that one fell incomplete.
This offense is clicking, everything working together really well. Coordinator, quarterback, offensive line, good rhythm, good flow. Defense is going to have to find something.
Throws toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
This QB and his receiver really have found a nice rhythm early in this game. They've already linked up for a couple scores, so no surprise here before the end of the first half. They're looking for more, but give the defense credit when it's due. Nice job forcing an incompletion.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He's not afraid to go deep. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. The sure hands, it's Smith. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. Snagged in the middle, it's Evans. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. They'll immediately call timeout. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3 ball here before the break. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
take it deep to get the second half underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Down to the 16-yard line. It's 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Back to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defensive line stands on the result of the play. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Splits the uprights, it's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Offense working from the pistol. Fullback's got it. They shut him down immediately. They tried to pop the fullback loose, and no running room there. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. The midshipman trying to sail way forward on 3rd and half a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. He lobs one high down the left side. It's picked off, and another empty drive.
And the defender makes a great read, breaks on the football, and makes the big interception in the back end. And here's the thing, that's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
He wants to change this route. He'll start this drive going to the air. The quick out. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. Nice move there. Picks up the 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Looking downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's Price.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, and letting them get some positive yards.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Irish trying to keep this drive moving on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Gets open down the middle. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quick strike complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to keep it in the air. He let the thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. facing a 3rd and long, trying to keep this drive alive. Direct snap. Turning it on. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. Trying to slam in. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Got his man. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice job on the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive.
Touchdown, Iron! And the beatdown has ensued.
This is like having an extra running back in your backfield. This quarterback is magic. When he decides to keep the football, he can make people look absolutely silly. He shows you on that play.
Notre Dame 36, Navy 10.
On the move from inside his 5. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So 1st down will open up the final period. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Hodges. Across the 25, he's got room. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Peterson. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the 1st down. Motion from the back. They'll power it inside with the fullback. Tried to keep those big legs churning, but he'll be stopped for a loss. Navy will try to fight its way out of this hole here on 2nd down. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Caught over the middle. It's Peterson. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Navy now facing 3rd and short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Linebackers trying to create some touchdown, midshipman. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Here come the Irish back on offense. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The give as they work on that clock. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. To the air on 1st down. That's caught. It's Wingo. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. He leaves it with his back. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Wingo. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without score. Headed toward the end zone, and they knock it loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Wants to throw on first down. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The play action fake. Quickly out to the tight end. There he goes. Tackled at the 43 after picking up 10. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Navy needs to come up with a big play on third and long. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. It's gone. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Finds his man. It's Hutchinson. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Looking to throw. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field.
Touchdown, Navy! A great catch and run for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle. A nice job by this offense, continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great